This is Bishop John Doerfler of the Diocese of Marquette. Science was my favorite subject in grade school and high school. In fact, if you would have asked me in grade school what I wanted to be when I grew up, I would have responded, a scientist. Science helps us to understand better the marvels of God's creation. Perhaps in a science class you had the opportunity to look through a microscope and see what one normally cannot see. By yourself, you cannot see single-celled organisms. With the aid of a microscope, you can. In my last message on our mystery tour, we reflected on becoming skilled servants of the Lord. The virtues are like skills that help us to live the Christian life well. In this message, I would like to reflect upon the virtue of faith. Faith, along with hope and charity, are called theological virtues because these virtues help us to direct our life to God. The Greek word for God is theos, and it is one of the roots of the word theological. Faith gives us spiritual sight. It helps us to see or believe what we simply cannot on our own. Faith is a gift, as St. Paul has said. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from you. It is the gift of God. End of quote. Faith enables us to believe in God and all that He has revealed and taught. This does not mean, though, that faith is just a collection of ideas that we have in our head. In its fullness, faith lights up our whole Christian life. In reference to faith in the Gospel of John, Pope Francis has said, St. John brings out the importance of a personal relationship with Jesus for our faith by using various forms of the verb to believe. In addition to believing that what Jesus tells us is true, John also speaks of believing Jesus and believing in Jesus. We believe Jesus when we accept His word, His testimony, because He is truthful. We believe in Jesus when we personally welcome Him into our lives and journey towards Him, clinging to Him in love and following His footsteps along the way. End of quote. There are many times